You know something? It used to be so simple back in the Donald Trump Twitter days. Twitter, before it was Elon Musk's X. Trump's viral midnight Covfefe tweet. Remember that one? His emotional investment in Twilight stars Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart's relationship. He told Robert to be smart and dump her. His hot takes on the health benefits of Diet Coke. Quote, I have never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke. Those were the days. Those were the days. We are still getting some classics now in the form of Truth Social AI slop. This was just this week. Trump as Elvis, complete with a bedazzled white jumpsuit. How about Trump escorting a very ripped, handcuffed extraterrestrial across what appears to be a military base? Trump signing a historic document with a feathered quill alongside his pals George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Stay with me, guys, because I'm going somewhere with this. The AI slop and the late-night spam posts and the unhinged rants do not appear to be going anywhere. But all the actually kind of important stuff the president posts amidst all that, the stuff any other president would reserve for a press conference or a cabinet meeting or his own private freaking thoughts, or the stuff that moves markets, well, that's now for sale. Trump Media and Technology Group, which owns Truth Social, just launched a brand new subscription service. They are calling it Truth API. According to the CEO, the subscription gives users some very special access. It says a direct, licensed, real-time feed of the platform's most market-moving truths from the highest-ranking Truth Social accounts. FYI, Donald Trump is the highest-ranking Truth Social account on the platform. He's got around 13 million followers. The company says these high-value truths will be fed to users through a machine-readable data feed within what they say are milliseconds of posting at a significantly faster pace than a regular push notification on Truth Social. And it can be yours for a boatload of money, of course. According to multiple outlets, Wall Street firms are paying roughly $100,000 per month for the subscription. Not kidding. So why exactly is Wall Street just so pumped about what essentially amounts to a Donald Trump Truth Social paywall? Because if they receive valuable information first, say a last-minute decision to tariff Canada, the market can buy or sell based off of it. That's the market movement that I was talking about. Let me give you a few examples. Just hours after Truth API launched, the president announced on Truth Social that he was canceling major planned strikes against Iran. Oil prices tumbled almost 5% when the markets opened. There was a similar situation that happened back in March when Trump paused Iranian strikes through an all caps Truth Social post, and then crude oil fell by more than 10%. It's not just Iran announcements that send the markets into a frenzy. It's whatever he says about tariffs or crypto. The list goes on and on and on. I know what you're thinking or yelling at me through your TV screen right now. Is this not insider trading? Democrats sure think so. This week, Senators Elizabeth Warren and Adam Schiff wrote a letter demanding that the SEC investigate whether Trump Media is breaking the law, saying it, quote, appears to be an outrageous abuse of the president's office for his personal benefit that undermines everyday investors and the integrity of our markets while enriching Wall Street and other wealthy insiders. Trump Media and Technology Group says that the posts are already public when they reach Truth API. They say what the company is actually selling is the time gap, those teeny tiny brief moments between publication and widespread public awareness. I mean, you can't make this crap up. For years, Truth Social just burned through money, recording a $712 million net loss just last year. Now, millisecond latency gaps are for sale. I would actually pay the administration to never, ever have to read a Trump social media post ever again. But it's okay, because while this president and his super wealthy friends get rich off this White House, you and I will always, always have bedazzled Elvis Presley, Donald Trump, push notification or not.